Hi, this is Dave, Feld Running Guide. Welcome to this week's navigation task. This week I've got a photograph of a pond looking in one direction, and then I've got the same pond looking back in the opposite direction, and I want you to find that pond on the map. So the map we're using is the Ordnance Survey 1 to 25,000. So let's see, can we see any ponds on here? So we've got one there, one here, a little one there, a little one there, little one there, and there's even another little one up there. Okay, so it's got to be one of those. Let's have a look at the photographs and see if we can work out a little bit more. So the first photo, you can see that beyond the pond the ground rises, not particularly steeply, and it looks like a fairly flat summit. And then looking in the opposite direction, a bit more detail here, looks like the ground drops away or is flat and then rises up again to this high point here. And then if we look here, we can see there's a definite steepening there. Let me just zoom in a bit. There you can see the ground drops away a bit more steeply, and then gradual down here, and then at this point further on in the landscape in the distance the ground rises again. So we've got this horizon line coming down here. We can't see what's beyond it apart from the fact that the ground rises away into the distance. Okay, so looking at those ponds, can we find one that's got high ground just beyond it? Well, this one looks like it's in quite a flat area there. This one has got the ground rising, but there's no high ground immediately around it. Same applies for these two. What about this one here? Well, this one has this high ground just beyond 471 height, and then away in the opposite direction it's flat and then rising again. This one again got high ground beyond it. Quite coincidental that both spot heights here are 471 there, 471 there. That's just an aside. But if we're looking the opposite way, then we've got a gradual rise down a long area of flat ground here, and here we'd probably see the ground dropping away to the left. So what about that one? What if it is that one? What is that little change of angle on the horizon that we could see? Well, let's have a look at that. Well, if we were looking from here along the flat and then a gradual rise to that point, see these two contours here, how they're closer together? So that would be that steepening, and then the flat ground along there. And then if we were to look away in the distance, that high ground there was this high point there of featherbed moss. So that is the answer this week. That is the pond that we were looking for in the red circle. So not too easy this week, but I think you can eliminate some of the other ponds just by the shape of the ground around them. Anyway, hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.